All right, as we go into the afternoon here, I just want to give you a view of the tropics here, tracking tropicals now, just the tropical storm Debbie, but it was a Category 1 hurricane, as you already know that. Let's go ahead and wipe that out there. I can put this in for you. It was a Category 1 this morning when it made landfall, just around, say, 7 a.m. this morning Eastern time. And you can see that was in the Florida Big Bend region. That's what's been going on. People have been mentioning that. But what they aren't mentioning, even though there is some power outages currently, they are holding on to temperatures right now about 73 to about 88 degrees. And with folks without air conditioning in Florida, that is just not fun with all that humidity. You can see how far it's going to continue to track, though. That's a 24-hour position right there, that second one. By the time it gets into Tuesday, it's pretty much all the way over into the Gulf again, or outside the Gulf, along the Atlantic, running up along the coastal areas. And that's going to bring a lot of rainfall all the way up to the eastern seaboard. That being said, look what's going on in the eastern Pacific by California and down by Mexico. That is just ridiculous. 4 tropical storms out there right now. Hey, we get back home, though, we're looking at some mostly cloudy skies for us today. You'll also see as we go through it, this area of low pressure will usher in rainfall from the Twin Cities and working its way up into the northern region of our area, and then eventually kind of dragging it back to the south here locally, and then taking it back up to areas right by Oshkosh and getting into well to the north into areas right by to the east there. In fact, we're going to be seeing heavy rainfall coming in today. It'll be a 50% chance of showers and storms possible going into the afternoon hours. Then once we get into the evening hours, we're seeing a 70% chance of showers and storms, and that will carry over into the overnight hours as well. So it's going to be one of those nights where you're going to be seeing a lot of rainfall into the forecast area. That being said, I wanted to show you here, getting into how this all looks. We're going into Eau Claire. You'll see pretty much some showering activity for us here with all that rainfall staying up to the north, and that's possibly going all the way into the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour for tonight before it comes back down to the south in our region. As far as La Crosse is concerned, La Crosse was showing maybe a storm at 1 o'clock now that we clicked over here, but you're going to see by the time we get in the 6 o'clock hour, you're going to be seeing that come in. So we have a break in most of the afternoon for La Crosse. We'll get into a slight risk for severe weather and a marginal risk for severe weather from Eau Claire all the way to Black River Falls and Winona. And you can see from Rochester to La Crosse all the way to Prairie du Chien and Mason City. This is where you can see the possibility of tornadic activity, maybe a couple of spin-up tornadoes, damaging wind, of course. We're also talking about large hail, and that is, once again, a 15 to about a 5% chance of that, and a 5% to a 2% chance for tornadoes. All right, so we get into the rainfall. You can see that track taking in all that heavy rainfall in purple there. That is up to about 2 inches to 2.5 inches of rainfall, and we're going to see this is going to carry over a flood watch for us today going into the nighttime and into the overnight hours. Take a look here as we roll right into, again, the sky tracker showing you how the rainfall stays well up to the north and continues to spin up there. By the time you get in the 6 o'clock hour, it's going to start to move down to Eau Claire. Then once you see the bigger batch of rainfall and storm activity starts to move through portions of Minneapolis, that's when it makes its move towards La Crosse. You can see it coming in, and that's about a 4 to 5 hour stretch of rainfall over Eau Claire pretty much, and they're going to pick up that big batch of rainfall. Once we get into how this all plays out, everybody gets into it, maybe 3 inches of rainfall all the way up to at least 3/4 of an inch of rainfall for us here carrying over. Your zone forecast takes you into everybody getting some rainfall, finishing out all the way across the area today, and that means you're going to be picking up rainfall. Well, no matter where you are, you're going to be in something, maybe showers to storm activity. As we carry over and all the way down to the remainder here, we'll take a look here, getting back to the portions of the possibility of temperatures running from 83 degrees to at least 78 to 79 degrees to finish into midweek, and that is your forecast.
Yeah, looking forward to those. Nice to see the mild on there.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I know,
Thank
right?
you.